G'day mates and welcome back to Stellaris Utopia Robotic Revival. Today we are heading back in, continuing on a little bit further from where we were at the end of the last episode. It's only been a couple of months, but a few extra things have happened just to keep things ticking along. Let me know if you do indeed enjoy this style, or if you would prefer to see everything as it happens. But what I've done over here, we've finished off our little frontier outpost has been constructed over there. There's a few more additional things queued up. For example, they're going to build all those stuff there. We've got stuff building down here. Some of our worlds have had everything queued up, like tile blockers are in the process of being removed. Got a couple more robots being constructed, and this one has not seen any love just yet, but we're saving up for an expansion, and then with that, once we get rid of the reassembled ship shelter, we'll be able to do some full expansion on this world as well. Blxz is struggling a little bit, but for the next 40 years or so, very little is going to actually happen here until the stellar culture shock disappears and these guys become full, proper, functioning members of our society. And now we've finished a little bit of tech, nothing major going on here. There's no, they've gone for automatic exploration and gone for iron thrusters. We have, though, finished off the destroyer tech. So we have ourselves destroyers. We're focusing pretty much on small weapons, since for the time being I'm expecting that we're going to be fighting either other destroyers or corvettes, so this should be a fairly good anti-corvette destroyer. Obviously we can't take out shields very well, but I think we will manage. Obviously saving up for them is the real problem, so gradually getting there. We will get a couple of these added to our fleet. We'll build up to the cap, hopefully, over the course of this episode. If tile blocker cleared, nothing happening on here. I like to keep these busy as much as possible because it really is the bottleneck of how quickly you can develop. Now what I want to do, I'm going to put you up on food. I want to turn this one into a robot, and then underneath it we're going to be putting a mining network down there as well. I don't tend to like to have too much food on the main homeworld because there are a lot of special buildings that you can eventually unlock. Oh, interesting. A lot of special buildings you can unlock that can only go on the main homeworld. And it's never the biggest planet. It's always got, what's that, 22. So it's not huge, not small, but it's a decent sized planet at least. Now, this one over here is finished. What are you going to do? Oh, there you go. Our influence is gradually bringing these other systems in as our populations begin to increase. This is a very, very nice. We've got Rantor as well. We're still holding on to that, but it is getting very, very tight. These guys are still superior to us in terms of fleet power, and with their defensive alliance, I don't think we're going to be able to take any of them soon. So our best bet now is to continue to expand, take whatever opportunities we can get, which surely that wasn't there before, and I think it was there. Yeah, so it doesn't appear to be moving, although your aura is not very big, so maybe you can't see it. I think it'd be worthwhile actually going into the ship designer and upgrading these guys here, give them the additional sensors as well as some shields and whatnot. I wish the game would do this automatically, but it does not, so I have to go through and dig around every time I get a little bit more technology to get things covered. Defense platforms are worthless, almost entirely worthless. Perhaps useful if in support of a defending fleet. But since fleets are so difficult to have in, you pretty much need a doom stack. Later on in the game you can have multiple fleets, but you do need a doom stack fleet for the most part because, ooh, that's nice, I like those. Because the AI will do very much the same, and so you throw everything you've got in one big pitched battle, and that will often decide things, at least for the early part. Now the important thing to note is, other than the fact that construction ship's not working, this guy here has reached level 4. That is, and he's also going to live for a lot longer, so he won't die until 87 or later. So with an age of 60, we've got 27 years to get one more level, which I think we should be able to do quite easily. If I hold Control Shift, does that? It does. So he'll upgrade, and then he'll go back out and continue again. That's really cool. So I can tell these guys to. So it does work with almost everything. You may as well upgrade as well, and you can upgrade, actually do it now and then come back. And that'll allow us to scan things a little bit quicker now that they're their sensors are upgraded. I do believe that helps them in a few different things. Excuse me. Now, so our path of expansion, that's the real question now, is where do we want to go? We could just, excuse me.
Ships upgraded.
Alrighty, I am back. I had a bit of a cough there. Something stuck in my throat. Now, as far as I can tell, we probably are better off taking these colonies early rather than letting anyone else take them. Now, there's a few things to worry about taking colonies. It does drive up research cost, and fuck, I've let that max out again. God damn it. Not doing as well as I'd hope. It is difficult to narrate, and I wonder if free thought, yeah, may as well go it. I don't think it's necessarily, ethics attraction is not as important as it was in previous versions, because what's this word? Their ethics change. Doesn't matter quite as much. It will give us a couple of extra factions, which could be a bad thing, but hopefully that's not too bad. Now, what we're going to need is a bunch of colony ships. So, brilliant. You guys go back and do what you're meant to do. Aha. And here we go. So we've finished Courier Network, which will decrease the amount of Unity we require. And we've also unlocked our first Ascension perk. So Interstellar Dominion, that's kind of useful, perhaps, situationally. That can be useful, especially early on. Again, can be useful situationally. Master of Nature, almost never worth it, I don't think. Keeping the cost down 100% there. They tend to be fairly cheap in the grand scheme of things. And unlocking tile blockers, they're very, very cheap. Research as well. That is pretty much something I can never see any justification in taking. There are just too many other things that are important. Imperial Prerogative can be kind of cool. +5. Could be useful in a situation like now. Actually, now that I've leveled that up, got that research, I may bring Lajkut out of that sector it's in. So what we're going to be going for is the flesh is weak. So we require droids technology, which we apparently do not have, because we've got robot technology, not droids technology, and we require one other ascension perk. So this will be the second one we take. And of course we require synthetics for our final little bit there. A couple of other useful ones here, for example, Voidborn and Circle of Life. Absolutely wonderful little things you can take. Early on though, I think having research speed is going to be the most important one that we're after. Unity output of +10% will be very helpful in terms of getting more of them, but I think the technology is going to be more important to get this show on the road early. We're going to need a lot more engineering research, because that is where our droids come from. So to that end, we are going to need to probably actually keep working on our colony ships for the time being.
Upgraded.
You are done. Something's building there. Is there anything else for you to do? Not really. You can head back to homeworld of Screk. One other thing I've done in the interim is to rename these worlds, the whole system, after the world they're in. I often find it difficult remembering that whatever this one was is actually the colony of Lajkut. So renamed it a little bit, and that should make things a little bit better. So there you go. Remove that one there. We now have full control of Lajkut, and we can start doing the important things on it, which for the time being, what a shit location to put that. God, the AI is shit sometimes. So that's given us only 2 bonuses. If we'd put it down here, perhaps we could have gained a whole lot more out of that. AI really has no idea what it's doing. These can be upgraded, requires planetary admin, which we can do. So, what have we got now? We've got ourselves a Xeno Zoo. What's that for? Food output could be handy. Frontier Clinic, not massively useful. Can be kind of useful if you're doing mass colonization like we're about to do, but I'm not too bothered by that. I think I will take the food output for the time being. Keep that high so our people grow. While we're here, actually, I'd like to move up to, where are we? Food stockpiling. I'd like to set it balanced at least once we get into sort of the late early game, which is sort of where we're heading into now. And that'll give us just a little bit more food to, in case anything goes wrong, in case one of our worlds gets sieged. For example, Blxz is producing a lot of our food, as well as, I believe, Screk is making most of our food. You now have, that's very good. So additional destroyers would be handy, but I think going for better mining is probably going to be the way to go in the near future. Now, how do I want to do this? I do want to specialize my worlds a little bit. I think I'm going to turn this one into a massive mining colony. So to that end, you need to be upgraded. So we'll save up for that one there. Again, we probably should be building our fleet. There are a lot of different things we can be doing. What am I going to make you? I'm actually going to make you give you a monument to work on. There's another guy growing here. We're going to give you probably a power plant to work on. Yeah, take the power plant for now. There's a few other things I need to do. Okay, keep in contact. This is going to be our mineral producing world, so I don't want too many more dudes to be produced here. I want to spend a lot of my time on robots. That'll up our power consumption quite high, but we can get massive. Although alien pets, what does alien pets do again?
Construction complete.
The Xeno Zoo gives you research, gives you happiness to everyone, and migrant attraction. That's a shame, because we're going to be doing a lot of mineral production. That'll all be done via robots. Okay, got ourselves a colony ship. Being pulled all over the place here, but we are gradually getting things taken care of. Now, I could leave that one there for later. That is currently safely within our borders. I think going for this desert world here is a worthwhile option. Well, they're all fairly small. How big is that one? That one's a pretty big one, actually. It might be worthwhile getting that one done early. Although I think expanding our borders is probably the way to go. And we want to get this naval base secured. So to that end, we're going to take this... Oh, you're a bit shit. But this world has atmospheric aphrodisiac. To that end, we are going to take it here. And we're going to throw you down... There's nothing perfect here, but I'd like to probably throw you there. You can be... shit names again. How about we just do some other variant of Screk? I think I'm running out of words. Screktopia. Okay, the planet of Screktopia will soon be colonized, and that will give us another little foothold. Hopefully...
Construction complete.
I don't think it'll block them from taking that.
Project complete.
But these guys want alpine worlds, so I think they've taken most of the alpines in their area. So we can continue to block them in and hem them in. We will eventually just outgrow them. Energy being a big one, but that's not a major concern. You are making power. So we're saving for that. That is, we've got enough. I think we'll spend it in now, and what we will do is consider working on a new colony ship shortly. I just want to keep pumping them out. If I can take, actually I can't take any more, can I? I'll have to give them over to, let's just have a look here. Let's think about how we're going to use our resources here. Because every second we waste, they could be stuffing us over. You're going to be a... Actually, who's our best researching planet? None of them. We're getting most of our research from space stations, which is a little bit shit because the edicts aren't particularly useful here. I'll give them propaganda broadcasts to make them happy, and that'll boost all their production of various things. It'll also burn through quite a lot of this stuff that we are building up here. Land of Opportunity is something that could be useful, but I don't want to pull too many guys onto this world. I would like to spend more time getting it all developed and built up with robots, so I've probably got enough power coming in.
System survey.
Once everything levels up, I'm going to put you... I'm going to take you away from... No, I'm not. I'm going to take you and put you there. Science can come later.
Situation log updated.
This... Oh shit, how long have they not been doing anything for? You're going to survey that system, and then you're going to start... Actually, that's an idea. That is a very good idea. What we'll do is we'll start leveling up our guys on on these things here. So we'll track them on the map. We're in theory being taken, you guys. And we'll track them down and we'll see if we can use that to level up our main guy here. I think they're all within systems we control, which is great. I'm not bothered. You can stuff up what you're doing. You can head off over here. Nope, you're gonna go there first. Yeah, this should level this guy up nice and easily. We'll see if we can get that one. Really? Okay, if you think that's the right way to go. Construction ship has very little to do at this point in time.
In progress.
Did I not take that one up there? Oh well, in that case we do have something for this construction ship to do. You can head over here and start getting more engineering research, because we can use that engineering research. It'll probably be the most valuable one for us early on. I tend to like physics and engineering the most, although society has its own uses here and there. I think it might be worthwhile if we build this up a little bit more. I'm going to throw out a couple of destroyers. Oh, I see, level 3 spaceport. In that case, I'll dump the minerals into that, and then we will burn. I want a couple of destroyers in there so we can take out whatever we're going to encounter over here, and that'll allow us to hopefully keep pushing out further and further. Meantime, Screktacular is doing well, but I need to build something. So to that end, what we're going to do is, yeah, we'll start getting a couple of robots put in here. You, my friend, can focus on... Actually, I'll leave you there, and I'll start building robots up here. 2 robots ticking over. You can get a power plant, and Lajkut needs to start upgrading these. How much are they to upgrade? 60. That's not bad. If I can get all the farms upgraded, I can turn this into a major food world. All thinning secured. In that case, you can... Where do I want to secure next? I'm probably gone too far west now. I can't project my power out that far. So I'm thinking getting these ones around here under control is the way to go.
Construction complete.
You should get enough experience to level up. Who died now? The Overlord. Okay. So we've got a new Overlord now. Overlord Vikar the First. Also fairly old. Fortifier though and Charismatic. So Fortifier is completely useless to us. Charismatic though can be handy. It'll make those edicts a hell of a lot more efficient to use. Who's our heir? We don't actually have an heir yet. That'll come in time, no doubt. Oh, there you go. We've got an heir already. I wish clicking that would take us to the screen, but it does not. Our heir is again charismatic, but also very good. So we want this person to die off fairly soon. Overlord Varar the First will be a handy addition to our empire, at least in this early phase while we're doing a lot of construction. I want you to probably keep working on minerals.
Colony established.
Okay, got ourselves another colony. Screk-topia. Okay, that'll hold off this area here. And actually, as this grows, we should be able to push them back and claim that system as well. That's brilliant. That's really good news. And of course, having alien pets here as well is probably a good thing in the early part. We'll be able to...
Construction complete.
Thank you. We'll be able to keep those people very happy and give them the large production bonus that we need to keep our industry and our machines of war ticking over.
Research complete.
What have we got now? Okay, that's extra food if we can find it. Habitability can be useful, but I think I'll take the... I don't know if I need more influence just yet. I think I'll take the tile blocker for the early part so we can keep maximizing what worlds we do have. Can we build in that one yet? Yes, we can. So we'll take that there. And I will now start grabbing 2 destroyers for the early part. Do I need Corvette assembly yards? Probably not worth it, because I'm not going to be pumping out that many of them. Just need to make sure they don't get too far ahead of us. They're now superior, so they are pulling ahead of us.
Project complete.
They are gradually pulling ahead of us. But with our destroyers in, we should be able to bring ourselves back up to parity again. And I mean, if they attack us, we can always defend with our spaceports, and that'll allow us to hopefully outcompete them. But you know what, I'm going to ponder this situation a little bit further and call the episode here. I'm going to think about how to continue to proceed. We've been a little bit all over the place this episode, but I think we are growing at a faster rate. We're laying down the foundation. They're still more powerful than us on a one-on-one fight, but laying down the foundation of our sprawling empire will allow us to eventually eclipse our neighbours and take them down. So I've been Blxz. This has been Stellaris Utopia Robotic Revival. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button. And make sure to subscribe. I noticed that about 90% of my view time is actually not from subscribers. So if you are watching out there, you are enjoying the videos, subscribe and get yourself notified whenever new episodes come out. Take care, guys. I'll see you around.